according to the Bible, let's look at Proverbs 31. This is like one of the biggest descriptions of a godly woman that we can look at. What does the Bible say it looks like for a woman to be a woman of God? And this is going to offend both sides of the coin. So let's go through it. The Proverbs 31 woman, the Bible says she works with eager hands and she does not eat the bread of idleness. So a Proverbs 31 woman, she's not lazy, she's not passive, she's an extremely hard worker. She works with eager hands. She does not eat the bread of idleness. She's not lazy, she's a hard worker. The Proverbs 31 woman, the Bible says that she made clothing and she sold them. And then she makes sure that her trading is profitable. So the Proverbs 31 woman, she's actually a businesswoman. She's selling clothing, but this wasn't just like a cute little thing on the side where she's like, oh, well, I mean, I'm already sewing for my family anyway, so I'll just, make it into a business. She's not just doing it for fun. She makes sure that her business is profitable. So she's using intelligence, she's making sure, she's doing her cost-benefit analysis. How much work am I putting in, and what am I getting back in return? She's an entrepreneur. She's a businesswoman, she's entrepreneurial, and she's goal-oriented. The Bible says that out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. So she's not just good at making money, she's good at then spending money in a way that's gonna bring more return of money. Like, she's a financial genius, this Proverbs 31 woman. She buys a field and she considers fields and she buys them. So now she's like in real estate. This woman is going out and considering lands and saying, where should we buy our next investment property? So she's in real estate too. The Bible says that she gets up while it's still night and provides food for her family. And then the lamp does not go out at night. So she's getting up at the crack of dawn at 4 a.m. and then she's staying up really late at night. So this woman is like very disciplined. She's definitely not sleeping in till like 10 a.m., getting up, doing her makeup for 3 hours, tread wife. She's a very, very, very disciplined woman. She's burning the candle. See, it's not just the husband that's going and working hard all day, staying up late. No, she's doing that too. The Bible says that she was managing her female servants. So you see leadership qualities in her. She's looking after a bunch of women underneath her as they manage the house together. The Bible says she dressed herself with strength and makes her arms strong. So this woman goes to the gym too. It's like, can you compete with her? It's crazy. She makes her arms strong. Interesting, because we think that strength of a woman, that's feminist. But somehow she's making her arms strong, but somehow she's not doing it in an ungodly manner. So she's strong, she has endurance, and then the Bible says she opens her arms, her strong arms, to the poor and to the hands of the needy. So now she's not a feminist woman that's got selfish ambition and does not care about serving people. Actually, she uses her strength and her strong arms to feed the poor. To be compassionate. She's compassionate and she's generous. The Bible says that she prepares clothes, so she's preparing clothes for her children, for her husband, so they're not worried about what they're going to do in winter. She speaks with wisdom and faithful instruction is on her tongue. So she's not sitting around at home gossiping about her husband. She's not complaining to her friends about her husband. Gossip's not on her tongue. Complaining's not on her tongue. Cursing's not on her tongue. Bitterness is not on her tongue. Faithful wisdom is on her tongue. She uses her mouth to speak wisdom. She oversees the affairs of the household. This is where we get the idea of the wife being responsible for the state of the home, because the Bible praises her for managing the affairs of the household. She rejects laziness and she fears the Lord. This is the key. She is a woman who fears the Lord. See, what I realize is the problem is not a woman being goal-oriented, being strong, having strong arms, being driven, being entrepreneurial, even making money. The problem is when she does these things outside of the fear of the Lord. It's that she is to do her work, to be competent, to be a successful woman in the fear of the Lord. And when you do it in the fear of the Lord, here is the very big difference between a feminist woman and a Proverbs 31 woman. See, you got to understand. See, Charles Spurgeon said that this is what discernment is. Not being able to tell the difference between right and wrong, but the difference between right and almost right. See, it's so close, but it's not the same thing. This is the difference. The feminist woman, she's ambitious, she's hardworking, she's entrepreneurial, but she does these things in opposition to men and at the expense of her family. But the Proverbs 31 woman, she's not lazy, she's not passive, she's also a hard worker, she's also driven, she's also goal-oriented, but she's not doing it at the expense of her family. She's doing it to serve her family. She's doing it to serve her husband. She's doing it to bless her children. She's doing it in the fear of the Lord. This is what a Proverbs 31 woman is. Hardworking, competent, intelligent, but she does not do it with an unsubmissive spirit. See, women of God, you are called to be strong yet submitted. You are called to be meek, not weak. You are called to be a woman with wisdom. Your husband should be able to come to you to gain wisdom from you. And at the end of the day, as the leader of the house, he will have the final say, but he should be able to come to you because wisdom should be on your lips. You are well read. You are well studied. You are working hard. Your husband should be able to depend on you to take the household forward.